Well, good morning. Welcome to Vision. I'm so glad you're here. I know, it's like a big family reunion going on out there. Everyone's just greeting and saying hi, and I'm up here going, is this thing on? Whatever. Anyway, I'm thrilled that you're all here today. Those of you joining us online, we're so happy that you've chosen to spend your time with us this morning, because today is like an extra day. It's total extra. Everything is extra. Do you know who's with us today? The amazing, world-renowned Karen Drucker, beloved in our community and in our movement worldwide. She is going to guide us through an experience all morning long. So Karen, help us celebrate our faith today.
Good morning. How are you? I'm fine, except for this. So I'm fine. Just know just watch your words sometimes. When you say something like, I'm going to hit the ground running, I have so much to do. Hello. You are welcome here. 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 You are welcome. The Druckettes, join me now. You are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you know what? You are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome. Am I hearing you? Three-part harmony. Here we go. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome. Earth. Whatever you've been through, you found Vision CSL somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you know what? You are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome. Am I hearing you singing? You are, because we're going to do this till about 5 o'clock tonight until you get it. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are well. Let's go a cappella. Here we go. You guys, here we go. You are welcome here. Put your hands together. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Going up now. You are welcome. Here we go. We are welcome. We are welcome here. We are welcome. Everybody's welcome. Welcome here. We are welcome here. You know what I want you to do? Look around the room. Put your hands up like this and go. We are welcome here. We are. Look around. This is your tribe. We are welcome. Everybody's welcome. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. Now, I want you to put your hands over your heart and say, I am. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. Everybody's welcome. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome. Let's bring it down a little softer now. I am welcome. Really feel that. I am welcome. You are welcome in this community. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. And I am welcome here. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Good morning, Vision. How are you? Isn't that wonderful? What a way to begin a Sunday celebration. Thank you, Karen. Okay, let's pray. Let's pray. Giving great thanks for this day, for this celebration, for knowing that there is one life. There is one energy. There's one universal intelligence, and we call it spirit. We know that there is one. I know that we all express through that one. Everything that God is flows through us as we awaken and embody and demonstrate all of those qualities of God. from abundance to wisdom and everything in between, we know that we are that. We are that which thou art. We are some individualized expression, some unique thread in the tapestry of all life. And it would be different without us. So I know and accept right here, right now, each one of us here, by divine appointment, to know of ourselves as spirit, to know of each other as spirit, to know that that is the truth of all beings everywhere. And I give great thanks for this time we spend together, knowing it is uplifting, it is loving, it is joyous. And I am so grateful. And so it is. Yay. How's everybody doing? Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Better. How's everybody doing? Vibrant, radiant, and dynamic. You want to say that together, right? I am vibrant, radiant, and dynamic. That is the truth of us all the time. Oh my gosh. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to tell you just a few things. I want you to first know that there are licensed practitioners. These are spiritual counselors. These are the people that pray with us and for us all year, every year. They just are so committed. It is the calling on their hearts to pray for us. And so we go see them. We go see them and say, pray. So I would love for the practitioners and ministers, raise your hands. Let everybody see you. Look around the room. These are the people. We change conditions. We allow spirit to flow through us, changing conditions around us. So please don't leave here today without getting spiritual support for whatever. And what? If everything is going great, what is the prayer? You got it. More, please. I love it. It's just wonderful. What else am I going to tell you? Oh, I know. I'm going to tell you about the prayer boxes. There are prayer request forms in the bulletin. Fill one out, put your name on it. Don't put your name on it, put your phone number on it. However you'd like to fill it out. Get it in the prayer box, and we will pray all week long on it. If you leave your phone number on, we'll call you at home, give you a call, let you know what's going on. No, we won't. We will pray with you on phone. And if you check the little box, we'll leave the prayer on the voicemail, because that's important. You get to listen to that prayer over and over again. Let it really sink in. So do that. Fill out that prayer request form. Give it to Reverend Jean. She's got the prayer box. And let us pray on that for you, on your behalf. I love that. Because what do we know? Prayer changes things. Absolutely. Prayer changes things. What else do I want to... Oh, I know. I want to tell you about this. I want to give you a heads up. We have welcome packets. Tells you a little bit more about Vision, who we are. We're affiliated with Centers for Spiritual Living worldwide. Gives you all the information you ever wanted to know and more about Vision. And take it home. Look at it. Tear it apart. Find out what's inside. And then give it to a friend. No, take two and give one to a friend and invite them into this practical spirituality where we change lives. We change lives with the spiritual tools that we use here. And here's a little bonus. There's a greeting on the front. We're going to say together for our friends and for ourselves and for our Vision community online. How you doing, guys? And we're going to say it now. You ready? You with me? Whoever you are and wherever you are welcome here. You are safe and you are loved. Don't you love that, friends? I love it. So turn to someone and say, welcome to Vision. Glad you're here. I love how chatty we are. Bunch of chatties. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to turn this over now to Karen Drucker, who is going to be doing our centering song to prepare us for our 5-minute meditation.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. If you want to sing it with me quietly, in the stillness of this moment, in the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. There is love and joy and peace and presence and love and joy and peace, peace,
Good morning. My name is Paul Hemmerling. I'm one of the licensed practitioners here at Vision, and now's our time for meditation and contemplation. We'll have some quotes, the bowl will ring, we'll enter a period of silence. TK will keep track of the time for us. The bowl will bring us out of meditation and we'll move directly into our time of community prayer. I invite you to get comfortable in your seats and take these words with you into the silence. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And that's from Claire Pooley. And from our founder, Ernest Holmes. The way is bright with the light of love and kindness. The way I tread is a pleasant and happy one. I see the way and I walk in it. And sitting in that moment before the creation begins, before the light breaks the horizon, I trust in the law of life. And I speak this word knowing right here and right now there is one life, one truth, one presence, one unified field of self-aware energy. It is God, it is spirit, it is love, it is joy, it is all that is. All that exists, all in creation, all that moves into creation, the seen and the unseen universe, a unified field, out and out to the furthest reaches of the visible universe, down and down through the blood and the bone, the cells, into the atomic and subatomic field, from the smallest to the greatest. It is one thing. It is spirit. It is love in motion. And knowing that I am one with the law, the love, the peace, the joy, the tranquility, and the truth of the universe. I know that spirit through me right here and right now speaks into existence the truth of my life. I know that I am peace. I am peace in my world. I am a center of harmony, of calm, of redirection, of an absolute friendship to all that I meet. And I express this outward, and that web of harmony, peace, and joyful interaction grows. I know that spirit holds nothing against itself, and therefore I am at peace with all in my life. I am peace. And as I know that peace is the truth of God, I know that financial prosperity, financial stability, opportunity, right here and right now, all the good of life moves into and through my experiences, funding all of my desires, all of my requirements. I know there is no need in God. There is nothing to come into spirit to solve any problem, for there is no problem in God. Therefore, there is no problem in my life. Money simply moves effortlessly and easily into my experience, and I gratefully receive from multiple avenues of that one source. Money is indeed the easiest thing in the world to manifest. And knowing that health, God is health. There is no breakdown in spirit. There is no age-related illness in the infinite power and presence of I am. I simply know that this body is healthy. Each and every cell of this body dances to that master conductor within, who conducts that beautiful symphony of joy, of peace, of effortless interaction. I release any thought of needing pain, of congestion. I sleep easily through the night. I am strong. I am healthy. I am dynamic. Life is a joy. And as I know that this is the truth, I know that friendship, an ever-expanding circle of friends, loving relationships, all the good of life is mine. All that I require, all that I desire is spirit moving through my consciousness into fruition. So I say yes. I say yes to the good of life. I say yes to peace, to financial prosperity and stability, to health, to joyful relationships. Life is a joy, and I am one with that. And so with absolute gratitude for this truth revealed, for the chance to live these principles, for this day, for this chirping, lovely AC. Sounds like Santa's bells on its way. And I know that the money required to move into that project is right here and right now, moving through spirit into this community, effortlessly and easily fixing that AC unit where there is no need in God. God says it is. The AC is fixed. This I know. I give great thanks for Karen Drucker, for the joy of music, the inspiration, the talk, all the volunteers, for the laughter, for the joy, that life is good. And with absolute assurance that I have decided, I have spoken my truth, the mirror of life reflects that back to me fulfilled. I know that it is done, and join me as we say together, and so it is. Amen.
Can I hear an amen? My religion is kindness, and my church is nature. My God is this feeling. Come on, give me one, give me one. Gives it so deep inside. My job is to be conscious, and boy, that's a job. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. And I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna practice it every day. That's really all I have to say today. Thanks so much for coming. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is a feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Gonna practice it every day. Now, everyone has a story. Everyone has pain. When we strip away our masks to find that we're really all the same. Those little things we say and do that can mean so much. It's a smile, a connection, simple love and touch. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is a feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Go practice it every day. Now, today I'm gonna ask myself, what more can I do to be a radiant child of God and let my love shine through? I'll let my heart be my guide to give the best of me. Gonna share my love, share my joy, give it boundlessly. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is this feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Go practice it every day. Time to blow. And it matches my outfit. Thank you. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Well, then Jack fell down and broke his crown. Jill came running after. She said, Jack, tell me, what can I do to help ease your mind? He said, hold my hand and just be kind, and I know I'll be fine. Kindness, my church is nature. My God's this feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Go practice it every day. Sing it again. Oh, my religion is kindness, and my church is nature. My God is this feeling that lives so deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Go practice it every day. My religion is kindness. Go practice it every day. My religion is kindness, and I'm gonna practice it. Are you gonna practice it? Yes? Every day. Can we hear it for this band, please? Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. You all are fun. You know, I gotta just tell you, can I just give you a little feedback here? That I go all around the country playing all these different churches. And that song a few weeks ago when I did it, the band was not quite at this level and it kind of came out like a polka. So I bow to you. You guys, you've got a great band here, let me tell you. I've done it. You know, the train is going that direction. You just get on it and ride it. It's like, where am I going to go? Okay. Oh, my goodness.
So a story for you. So in India, there was a story about a kind, quiet man who would pray every day at the river. And he would go in to bathe, and every day he would see this poisonous spider. Now, he was a holy man, so his veins were filled with holiness. So when he would pick up this poisonous spider, the spider would bite him. But because he was so holy, it didn't affect him. But he'd put the spider down. And then the next day, he'd go in the river, and there's the spider who's drowning. And every day, he would pick up that spider, and he'd take it down. And one day, he picked the spider up again, and the spider says, "Why do you keep doing this? You know I'm going to bite you. Why would you do this?" And he said, "Because this is what I do. This is who I am. I'm always going to save you." And that's, to me, what I want to talk about today is the concept of kindness. Now, I'm going to say stuff today that you already all know. But I look at myself as I'm just a reminder. I'm just going to remind you of these things. Because I kept thinking about what do I want to speak about these days, and what keeps coming up to me. Every time I go to a different church, I keep thinking, I should do a new talk about the, and the bottom line is, this is the message that keeps coming to me right now in these crazy times. This is what we need. Because you know who's going through a hard time? Everybody. And what do we need the most of? Connection, kindness. This is why you come to this church. Yes, it's for the music. Yes, it's for the message. But it's about this. It's a tribe. It's a community where you can walk in these doors and you are seen and you are heard. And no matter what's going on in your life, people are going to see you. Now, yesterday we did a women's retreat here. Who are the women who came to my retreat? Yay, we had a lovely time. And it was all about that. It was all about just connection. Just connection. Just being with each other. Being kind. So the Dalai Lama said, "This is my religion. There's no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own hearts are our temple, and the philosophy is kindness." Now, one of my most popular songs of all the songs I've written is this little chant that just says, "I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself, and I will hold myself like a newborn baby child." And the main thing about that little chant, and I think it's so interesting that, when I go on Spotify and look at my little numbers, that's like the most of everything. Why is that? Because everyone's looking for that message right now. Because one of the other lyrics in there is, "I will be easy on myself." Now, I have to tell you, when I was walking, I was just doing a power walk, there was a, big break in the concrete, and I tripped and fell, and I was down on the ground before I knew it. And what do you think I did when I fell down? Do you think I went, "Oh, little sweetheart, what happened?" I was like, "You idiot, what did you do? Why didn't you see that?" And then on top of that, I'm going, "But you're the person who wrote, 'I will be gentle with myself.'" And then I have more shame coming on top of me on that. But this has been a lesson for me of how gentle can I be with myself. Of course, I'm right-handed, and of course, this is what broke. So I have to, write with my left hand. I have to go slower than normal, all that kind of stuff. But it's that idea that with loving kindness, where it starts is with you. Where it starts is with you. That when you love yourself, then you can look out in the world, and you all know this. You can love each other. But it starts with you. So my question for you is this. When you woke up this morning, did you open up your little eyes and the day was brand new and you said, "Good morning, sweetheart, I love you so much," and then you sashayed into the bathroom and you looked in the mirror and went, "Oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What is the deal with this body? Look at you." Did you do that? Did the alarm clock go off and go, "Oh, I'm already late"? So this is the thing. It starts with you first thing in the morning. I'm a big advocate of how we start our day. All my albums, 23 albums, they all start with the same thing, the first song. The very first song is always going to be something that wakes you up in a positive way. "Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day." Or, "I start my day with love when I start my day with love. That's what I get more of is love." I always start the very first song thinking you all have a CD player or something now, but
But the very first song will be something like that. And I learned this lesson in a hotel years ago, one of my favorite stories to tell because it's true. The very first thing that I heard, first thing in the morning, and that's what started my day off, and I was singing this song all day long, is Linda Ronstadt singing to me, "You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good." And then she goes, "I'm going to say it again, you're no good, you're no." So what do you think I'm saying all day long in my little mind? You're no good, you're no good. So you got to turn it around. You got to turn it around. I'm so good. Whatever it is. So here's the thing. I love this thing. I found this on Facebook, that there was a kindergarten teacher who wrote a text to all of the parents in her class. And she said, "If your family is experiencing difficulty at home, I would like to provide additional support for your child at school. I understand that you're not always able to share details, and that's okay, but if your child is coming to school after a difficult night or a morning or a weekend, please text me and just say, 'Handle with care.' Handle with care. Nothing else will be said or asked, but this will just let me know that your child needs just a little bit more love." So I don't know about you, but I feel like we could all be walking around, especially me right now, with a little thing. Please handle with care. I'm a little sensitive being. You know, and that's one of the things that we did in my workshop yesterday was the idea that you could be fully who you are, that you could say how you feel. A lot of times I think we don't really say how we feel to each other because we don't want to burden anybody. We don't want to take up their time. We don't want to have them say, "Oh, okay, let's go, sit and talk about this for the next 2 hours at Starbucks." So what do? We just go, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine." And it's interesting. It isn't until you have a visible thing like this that people go, "Oh, are you okay?" But there's so much going on inside of all of us. You know, it's interesting, the little sounds you're hearing here, it's almost like that's what we've all got going on. We've got these little sounds happening in our lives. I call it the low hum. Just this low hum. And, if you watch the news, the hum gets bigger, then it goes down, then it goes bigger and goes down. But it's a thing of being able to just acknowledge to yourself how you're feeling, first of all, and being gentle with that. Just going, I'm just feeling vulnerable today. And letting yourself have that moment. And again, we don't know what's going on for people. A lot of times we just see them and we'll make little judgments, but we have no idea. So a great little story to illustrate this. So there was Stephen Covey, great writer, was on a Manhattan subway. And he sat down, and pretty soon after that, a man came down and sat down next to him, and he had these 2 children that were just running wild in the train, and they were just really disturbing everybody. And people kept looking at Stephen like, say something to the guy, because these kids are just being wild. They were just really disrupting. And finally, he turns to him and says, "Excuse me, but, could you do something about your kids? They're just really, disturbing everyone." And the man just says to him, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We just came from the hospital, and they lost their mother. My wife just died, and, we're all processing it in a different way. I'm so sorry." Now, what do you think happened in that moment? What do you think happened? Just like that. Heart open, total compassion. What can I do for you? How can I help you? How can I support you? And that's what we do, It's like we can have these judgments. We all have judgments. But if someone fell down in front of you on the street, you wouldn't go, "Oh, are you a Republican or a Democrat? Are you where's it?" You wouldn't do that. We don't. You're a human. Let me help you. Let me help you. And I think that's the other thing, too. It's like I call them love taps, love bumps, that you throw out little love bumps to everyone in your life and strangers. And it comes back to you. Let me just read you this quote I love from the Dalai Lama. "Kindness doesn't just help others, it helps us too. It fuels us, soothes us, and reminds us that people are good because the best in us brings out the best in others. So spread a little love today, not just because the world needs it, but because you need it too." So I want you to do something radical. I want you to take out your cell phones right now. And if you don't have a cell phone, you can do this later when you get home. And I want you to think about someone in your life that is on your heart right now. And I want you to just send them a little love tap, just a little text, thinking about you, happy Sunday, let's get together or not, whatever. Just a little love tap. Now, if you don't have your cell phone, when you go home today, I want you to think about, or even right now in this moment, I want you to think about someone in your life that has made a difference. That you're just going to, just one line. You can email them later, you could call them later. So I went to a church and they said, oh my God, you've got to meet Margaret. And Margaret is 95 years old, and her spiritual practices, she does this every day. She literally will call 20 people on her list and sing Karen Drucker songs to them. And they all just know at 7 o'clock in the morning, don't answer your phone because it's Margaret going, thank you for this day, Shirley, thank you for this day. And that's what she'll do every day. That's her practice. You know, we have so many people in our lives that have made such a difference to us. You know, how often do we give them that credit? Even if it's just that one little love tap, one little love tap. And I'm living my life through this with this little mantra of if you see something, say something. Now, you know that from TSA. It's like if you see something suspicious, you're supposed to say something that's going on. But I'm going to reframe that to be, if you see something that touches your heart, or someone touches your heart, or something moves you, do something about it. Don't just go by. Don't just go by. Just say something. As vulnerable as that is. I mean, here's the thing about kindness. There's confetti kindness, which, it can be like, oh, love yous, you had little postcards and things like that say things. But I'm actually talking today about deeper, radical kindness. The kindness that you do when no one's watching. The kindness that you do when you're not going to get any credit for it. The kindness that will make a difference, maybe to that person, maybe not, but to you. That you are building your kindness muscle every day, or your kindness bank deposits, that you're just allowing yourself to feel that kindness and give that to other people. So, what story do I want to tell you today? So, okay, so here's one. So I'm driving down the street the other day. No, and it wasn't the other day. It was a few months ago, actually, after Christmas. And there was this house that this guy would put up all these Christmas lights on his roof that had these big arrows going to the chimney that said Santa right here. And every time those lights would go on, I'd be like, oh, it's Christmas. And it would make me happy. It'd come down the hill, you'd see this. Well, so I was driving by, this is after Christmas, I'm driving by, and he's taking the lights down. And, I drive by, I've never met this person, but that was one of those things. If you see something, say something. So I stopped my car, I looked back, no one's behind me, backed up and went, excuse me, I'm your neighbor, you don't know me. But I've just got to tell you, those Christmas lights make me so happy every year. And he goes, you just made my day because my family thinks I'm insane to do this. And I was walking, actually on the street where I broke my hand here, I was walking and there was this woman who was watering her garden. Same thing. I walked by and went, no, go back. And I said, I've just got to tell you, I walk by your garden every day and it really is beautiful. And I just wanted to thank you because you're giving me, pleasure by your garden. And same thing. She goes, thank you so much for telling me because this was my mother's garden and she just passed away a few months ago. And this is my way of communing with her. Of just being with her. And all of a sudden she's crying, I'm telling her about my mother. It's like now we're best friends. But, you never know. You never know what it's going to be. But one of my favorite stories is this. I love my cell phone, don't get me wrong. But one of the things that I find that is so interesting to me about traveling these days, it used to be that you'd be waiting for your plane and you just kind of start chatting to someone. Well, no more. Everyone's in their phones and no one looks up. And, and I always crack up when I'm sitting there and someone comes on the plane, they're about to sit next to me and I go, hi, how are you? And they get this look of terror in their face like, oh my God, if I say hello to you, you're going to talk to me for 3 hours. And I just want to say to them, I'm just saying hello, just please. But anyway, this, so this one time, I'll read this to you. In the not too distant future, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook will merge to form one giant, idiotic, supersized, time-wasting, non-productive, time-stealing, mind-numbing, do not need to know website called
"You twit face." So that's my little thing about cell phones. But on this particular day, I'm in the coveted A position on Southwest Airlines, meaning I'm in the front. And everyone's on their cell phones, no one's looking up, but I see this situation, that I know this situation because I was there with my parents. It's a younger man taking his elderly mother to the gate, and I just can feel it automatically what the story is that it looks like he's going to just drop her off. And he has this look of concern and stress on his little sweet face. And so I'm watching this whole thing happen, and he kind of leaves her and starts walking away. But as he's doing that, he keeps looking back to make sure she's okay. And because I was the only person who's, being present in the situation and noticing what's going on, I see this whole scene, and I understand it. I feel it. And I somehow catch his eye, and I go, I'll look out for her. And he just kind of goes, thank you, and walks away. So now we get to our destination, and we walk up I always want to call it a gangplank, the jetway thing. And she's standing at the top there, and she looks really confused because obviously the person who was greeting her couldn't come in, and she doesn't know what to do. So I go up to her and I go, hi, my name's Karen, and if you want, I'll take you to whoever's picking you up. And she gives me a once over. She looks at me and she goes, oh, Karen, you look fabulous. Have you lost weight? Yes, thank you for noticing. So now I take her to, the gate, the entrance, and it looks like the other brother is waiting, and he looks just as nervous as the other one. And so, I kind of hand her off. And, she says, oh, this is Karen. She's going to be joining us for dinner and spending the weekend with us. I'm like, no, it's okay. Thank you so much. But my point in telling you this story is that it's exactly what the Dalai Lama said. It's like, that was for me. It's not so much that, I did this great, wonderful act of kindness. It's like if I see something, I want to do something about it. And here is a situation I could make a little difference. And, sometimes it really is the smallest thing. It's the barista at Starbucks who's been making, lattes for the last 4 hours. And when you get yours, that you go, thank you. That you actually see that person. Do you ever have that when you actually get a person on the phone, like a PG&E or, whatever electric company, and you go, hi, how are you doing? And you kind of have them going, oh, fine. You're actually talking to me. But, with the barista at Starbucks or something, which, by the way, is my personal church, that you just take that moment, that little moment to just say, how you doing? And I'm not talking about that woo-woo thing where you're going to look deeply into their eyes and go, wow, the meanness in me sees the you-ness in you, and we're bonded. I'm not talking about that, because then you skeeve them out and they're like, ew, lady. I'm just talking about that extra moment. And when I travel, I have this little thing that I do. I love to see where I can make that difference in the smallest way, whether that means putting $1 in the vending machine, saying, it's on me. Or one of my favorite things, again, Starbucks, is there was this woman next to me recently, fumbling with her money. She had just ordered a coffee, and she couldn't find her money. And I go, oh, it's on me. I'll pay for her. And this woman looks at me like I've got 3 heads. I mean, she's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, this is kind of my thing. I'd love to give you this little, I'll pay for your coffee. And she goes, well, why would you do that? Why don't you give it to someone who really needs it? I don't need it. And I'm like, well, okay. But then we kind of go back and forth, and I really like doing this. And she's like, I don't need it. And I go, finally, it's a cup of coffee. Just take it. And she's like, fine, whatever. So now I'm going, why did I do this? Drucker. But then, now we move down here and we're waiting for our coffee. So it's that awful, uncomfortable, time, and it's taking forever. And finally she looks at me and her face has changed. And she goes, no one ever does this for me. And I go, well, thank you. This is just kind of my little spiritual thing I like to do every day. Another awkward silence. Then she goes, so is this one of those pay it forward kind of things? I'm like, whatever. But here's the thing. Here's what one of the main things I want to say today is that being kind is a radical act. I mean, yes, we just kind of be kind to people, whatever. But I'm talking about that deeper, kind of sometimes uncomfortable place of putting yourself out when you don't know it's going to be accepted. You don't know it'll be reciprocated. And one of my favorite stories that I'll leave you with before we sing a little song at the end is there was a man that was having lunch, and this is my favorite love tap story. He was having lunch, and he noticed this woman coming in and sat at the next booth next to him. And she was all coiffed, you know. She had her little hair all done, and she was wearing a little blue suit with a little carnation, and she just looked adorable. And he was about to go over and say something to her, but just then her grandkids came in, and all these people came in. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. So he had his lunch, and he's standing up to walk out, and he walks past her, and he gets what I call a love tap. It's that little place in you that knows when you're supposed to do something, and you can either disregard it, or you can be that person that takes that risk and turns around and says something. So in that moment, he decides, okay, he bends down, he comes back to the table, and they all kind of stop like, who are you? And he stops and he looks at the woman and says, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you all, but I just have to say, you know, I just noticed you when you came in, and what you're wearing today just brings out the blue in your eyes, and you just look really beautiful, and I just really wanted to tell you that. That's all. And he goes, you know, bye. She goes, no, come back, please, come back. And she goes, well, I know you. And he says, oh, no, you don't know me. You know, we've never met. She goes, yes, I do know you. She said, today is my 1-year anniversary of my husband passing. And what you said to me is exactly what he would have said to me. Exactly what he would have said to me. So you never know. You never know the difference you make in people's lives. Don't wait. Don't wait for the situation to be perfect, for all the elements to, work, that you take that risk and you put your hand out to someone. Years ago, I wrote a song that just says, hold on to love, hold on to the truth, look for the good, and then praise it. I'll dance in the light, push away from the dark, and hold on to love. And that's my commitment. I want to hold on to love. I want to hold on to the goodness. I want to hold on to what Anne Frank said. Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart. And I'm going to keep affirming that and knowing that. You can noodle. And keep reaching out my hand, even if it's not accepted. Because that's who I am. Like that man in the river in India. I want to be that person that even if I'm rejected, I'm going to be kind. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So it starts with you. So if you want, you can put your hand on your heart and sing this with me. May I be filled. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So take a deep breath. I want you to think about someone in your life right now that you could send this energy to. Put them in your mind's eye and say, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. All right, so now I'm gonna just have you do something kind of radical. Think about someone in your life that you have a little issue with. Someone who kind of triggers you a little bit.
And to the extent you can open your heart, say to them, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. All right, now let's, if to the extent that you feel comfortable, I want you to look around the room to this tribe, this community that you have here that is so sweet and special. And put your hands up and say, may we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be well, peaceful and at ease. May we be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may we be happy. Let's do that one more time. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. Now put those hands on your heart one more time. Again, knowing it comes from you first. You could start every morning this way, looking in the mirror to yourself after you've gone, good morning, little sweet one, you gorgeous thing. I love you so much. You say, today, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peace. May I be happy. Let's do it one more time and affirm and say, I am filled. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. And I am happy. Just that last line. I am happy. And I am. And you can smile on this last one if you want. And I am happy. So do something nice for yourself this week. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to the world, because we need your light right now more than ever. Thank you for listening.
My nephew just arrived from Florida. That's why I was back there. And now it is time for conscious giving. And this is our opportunity to give back to the community, to practice the spiritual truth of abundance, knowing that abundance is a quality of God. So that's why we do this, just to really get into that river of God's abundance and practice it and believe it and allow it to return. So let's pray. I give great thanks for this idea, for this spiritual practice and spiritual principle, knowing that God is the source of all of our good all the time, regardless of where it comes from. We know ultimately God is always our source and supply, and that we accept gratefully and we give graciously and we remain in that cycle of eternal return, to know and accept that there is just this one source that provides everything, that Spirit has already given the gift, that we are here to say yes, yes please, more please, and to know that we stay in that cycle. We are just in that river of God's abundance, holding what? A 55-gallon drum, not a thimble. We say yes. We say yes to the abundance of God. We pass on our good, we accept our good, and we stay in the flow. And so it is.
God is. God is. Yeah. I hope you'll sing this with me. Here we go. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Join me now. God is my source. Yeah, God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything. Let me hear you singing now. Here we go. God is my source. Yeah, God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything. Oh, let's go to love. Love is my source. Yeah, God is my power. Love gives me everything. Every little thing I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Let's go to peace. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything. Oh, everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything. All right, let's go back to God now. Sing with me now. God is my source. Yeah, God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. We're going to repeat that line. God gives me everything. Repeat that line. God gives me everything I need. Do that again. God gives me everything. Now bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Are you hearing that line? God gives me everything. God gives me the money to fix the air conditioning. God gives me everything. God gives me when I don't know what I'm going to do. God gives me everything. When I have to ask for help in the airport. God gives me every little thing. Even softer, even softer. God gives me everything. Really put it in your heart now. God gives me everything. You could sing this every day just to yourself. God gives me everything. All your problems will be solved with that. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Everything I'm ever gonna need. Thank you. Y'all are fun. They're fun.
So this is a miracle minute I wanted to share with you. Anne, yay, Anne, our practitioner du jour. She's lovely. Anyway, she sent this in she prays every day with a friend in Scottsdale. And the friend was in need of surgery, and all of her friends and family were saying, it takes a long time and insurance and it's going to be a while and blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes, right? So she prayed with Anne, and she got approval on Monday for the surgery on Tuesday. I love it. And it was successful and wonderful. And isn't that the way it works? I just love it. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Anyway, Miracle Minute, demonstration of answered prayer. Remember, email me. Rev Patty at Vision CSL. Couldn't remember what it was. CSL.com. And we can share it because it's wonderful. It keeps us in our spiritual practice. Isn't it right? Isn't it exciting and inspiring? And it keeps you going back to your meditation cushion when you hear all of these answered prayers. So please, just keep doing it. Just keep sitting on that meditation cushion waiting for nothing to happen. That's what we do. And now it is time for the last word by Johnny Kirkham.
Next, I'll sing that. Hello, everybody online. We continue our meet and greet right after our celebration. We have a practitioner available for one-on-one prayer. This is a community that's going to get together right after our celebration. It's instead of being in-house, you get together online, so say hello. We had a couple classes start up last week. James, there's still time to join. Is that correct?
Yes, this is the last week to join. Spiritual Economics is Tuesday evenings from 6:30 to 8:30. It is both online and in person, so if you're ready to transform your relationship with prosperity and abundance, this is for you. Thursday mornings, The Mystical Path with Reverend Dr. Lori Oberly Edwards. If you're ready to go very deep, this is considered a mastery level class within Centers for Spiritual Living, centering on experiencing and studying and exploring the oneness. So please, Lori is here. You can actually chat with her about that, and all the information is online. That is an online class on Thursday mornings from 11 a.m. to 1:30.
Thank you, James. So Reverend Marcus and Reverend Lori are both here today, so if you want to ask them about the class, you can. Open mic night is this Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Come on by if you want to sing. Garrison, we need you. We can sing, you can dance, you can play guitar, whatever you want to do. Tell some good jokes. We start 7 p.m. Jim Bianchi's here, so he performs with his piano. This Saturday is Pride weekend, and we are walking with the San Diego Pride. And I want to thank the team, the diversity team, for putting everything together, especially Nancy, Dorothy, the whole group, right? Dre, yeah, everyone who put that together. Deneen. So we've got shirts and all kinds of stuff. There's a meeting right after our celebration today. It'll be in Marjorie's room if you want to know more about it. And they're going to be handing out shirts and all the good stuff. Actually, we'll know more about what time are we actually leaving. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that, Nancy?
If you can be there at quarter to 11.
Quarter to 11, okay.
Kick off at 11:23.
Yeah. But we'll be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to know more about it, join the meeting right after this. Reverend Marcus has got affirmative prayer workshop he's doing at the end of this month. He'll be talking about it in the next couple of weeks. Actually, Marcus, come on up. So Reverend Marcus, I love having Reverend Marcus come on up. Say hello to Reverend Marcus, everybody.
All right, so the affirmative prayer process is one of the greatest tools I ever learned. And if you are looking for a way to pray on a regular basis, and it goes in a logical step, which is something that really appeals to me, it's one of the best tools I think that we can have to go along with, having that kindness in our lives. God is good, so am I. All is well. Thank you. Goodbye.
That'll be in the next the last week of the month. So a couple of events that we're going to be doing in August I wanted to highlight. First of all, we have a one-man play called SAD, Stay at Home Dad, and it's going to be directed by our own very own Carol Foreman, who's going to be doing that. So it's going to be really cool. Right here on our stage. Tickets are available on the website. We'll know more about it, and maybe we can get Carol to do some kind of a video and talk to us a little bit about it. But it's a stay-at-home dad. It's a comedy. It's going to be really cool. So, and I get a chance to talk to Brandon, who's in charge of that and who's signing. Also, Vision Variety Show's back in August, and we're doing that on Thursday, August 13th. If you'd like to perform, Eileen Hay will be hosting it for the 155th time. Is that correct, Eileen? How many times have you done it? 5 times? 6 times. She is now our longest host, so we've got a good stuff. So we'll be doing that on August 13th. If you want to be a part of it, see Eileen about it, or we can sign up and we can get more information. How about Karen Drucker today, everyone? As she was speaking, all I kept seeing was Bette Midler. I mean, she's so Bette Midler. It's so funny. Great humor, great talk, and of course, great energy. Thanks, Karen, for being here yesterday, too. Josh has got it all today. Next week, Reverend Patty will be back. Her talk title is Conditions Change, and we have Mariah Angeline with the house band. And it is our annual meeting next week. So after our celebration, we will be having our annual meeting. We're going to talk all about last year and the wonderful things we did and the things we're going to be going forward with. And we're going to be voting in a new core council member, and letting one of them go as well. So we'd like you to. And Mitch, you have to be a member in order to vote. I'm just going to let you know. You have to be a member, Dustin, in order to vote. So, join us. And if you are not a member of Vision, come see Lee. He'll talk to you about that, or see myself. Love to talk to you about it, and you can vote and be a part of this. Thanks, everybody.
We're going to stand up. We're going to say our affirmations. We're going to ground ourselves in the truth of these, knowing that they are present tense, they're positive, they're passionate, they're purposeful. They are another spiritual tool we have to change our lives. So they up there? Yes, we are ready. Okay, let's say these together. Kindness is my natural state. My heart radiates compassion and love. I am worthy of love, belonging, and acceptance right here and now. Okay, 3. All right, number 3 again. I am worthy of love, belonging, and acceptance right here and now. Lovely. Doesn't that feel great? Just let it resonate. Just let it go right in. Let's pray out, giving great thanks for this morning, for everything, for the celebration that it was, giving great thanks for Karen Drucker and the blessing that she is to the world, not only to Vision, but to every center she goes to, for all of her travel and interaction with people, just raising the planet, just raising the vibration. And I know that's what we do as well, that we just go around and being steeped in these principles, know the truth for ourselves, and we share it with others, raising the vibration of the planet, just changing the neighborhood, changing everything around us, just radiating love and joy and creating the peace that the planet is calling for. Giving great thanks for all of this. I simply let it be, and so it is.
So it is.
Checky. So a new song. You ready? I'll give it to you. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world. Now that's the whole thing. Let there be peace. I'm a stand. I am a stand. Love. Let there be love. I am a stand. Joy. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new. Say there. Do that again. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. We are making a new world. Now go to now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are. Let's go a cappella once. Everyone sing now. Let there be peace. Put your hands together. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. Joy, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Come on and let there be peace, yes. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand. 3 times now. You're gonna say we are making a new world. What? I didn't hear you. We are. What? I didn't hear you. What? We are making a new world right here, right now at Vision CSL. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you.